The music industry is mourning the loss of one of its most talented, influential, and groundbreaking producers. Tay Keith, the Grammy-nominated record producer who produced Travis Scott and Drake's Sicko Mode, the blockbuster hit that peaked at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, has tragically passed away at the age of 29. His death came not from years of illness, not from a long battle with a chronic condition, but from an unexplained medical emergency that left the entire entertainment industry stunned and grief-stricken. According to the Metro Nashville Police Department, Tay Keith was found unresponsive in his apartment on Martin Street in Nashville on Thursday afternoon, June 18, 2026, during a welfare check. The department has stated that no foul play is suspected in his death, and that autopsy results are pending. Brytavious Lakeith Chambers, known to the world as Tay Keith, was born on September 20th, 1996, in Memphis, Tennessee, and from the very beginning he was drawn to the world of music, to the craft of production, and to the kind of connection that comes from creating beats that speak directly to the soul. He didn't start out as a Grammy-nominated producer. He didn't become an overnight sensation. He started as a young boy in Memphis who loved music, who practiced every day, and who believed that he could make it to the highest level. He was not the kind of producer who needed to be the loudest or the most aggressive to win. He was the kind of producer who could win by being smarter, by being more consistent, and by being more patient than everyone else. That was why he became a Grammy-nominated producer, and that was why fans fell in love with him. His breakthrough to professional fame came in 2018, when he produced BlocBoy JB and Drake's hit single Look Alive, which became his breakout hit and granted him worldwide fame. He quickly established himself as one of the most talented and consistent producers in the industry, producing tracks for artists like Drake, Cardi B, Lil Baby, Travis Scott, Yo Gotti, Black Youngsta, Moneybagg Yo, and more. He was known for his smooth, melodic beats, his ability to blend hip-hop with trap, and his knack for finding the perfect note that would make every track feel like a story being told by a trusted friend. He was not the kind of producer who needed to shout to be heard. He didn't need to make grand gestures to be remembered. He just needed to be present, to be real, and to be honest in the way that only a true artist can be. That was why he became a star, and that was why fans fell in love with him. What made Tay Keith so special was not just his music, but the person he was. He was known for his dedication to the craft, his love for his family, and his willingness to give back to the community that gave him so much. He was the kind of person who never stopped caring about music, who never stopped giving back to the industry that gave him so much, and who never stopped believing in the next generation of producers. He was not just a producer. He was a mentor, a friend, and a source of inspiration for millions of people around the world. He made every track feel real, made every beat feel important, and made the idea of art feel possible. That's the kind of impact he had on his fans, and that's the kind of legacy that can't be taken away by tragedy, no matter how painful it may be. During his career, Tay Keith produced some of the most iconic and enduring tracks in hip-hop history. His biggest hit to date, Travis Scott and Drake's Sicko Mode, peaked at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became one of the most beloved and unforgettable tracks of the 2010s. He also produced on Travis Scott's hit Sicko Mode and Drake and 21 Savage's Jimmy Cooks, and he went on to work with Drake on multiple occasions, further increasing his popularity. He was not just a producer. He was a leader, a mentor, and a friend who passed on his love of music to millions of people around the world. He made every track feel real, made every beat feel important, and made the idea of art feel possible. That's the kind of impact he had on his fans, and that's the kind of legacy that can't be taken away by tragedy, no matter how painful it may be. Tay Keith became a hometown hero for producing tracks by popular Memphis rappers like Yo Gotti, Black Youngsta, Moneybagg Yo, and more. Tracks like Gang Gang and Birthday helped him make a name for himself in the Memphis music scene, and he balanced his music career with his studies, earning a degree while making waves in the industry. His story is one of passion, talent, and dedication, serving as an inspiration for aspiring producers and artists everywhere. The confirmed cause of Tay Keith's death is unclear, and the Metro Nashville Police Department has stated that the department has yet to disclose the cause of his death. His death remains classified as unclassified pending the results of an autopsy, which is still ongoing. He was found unresponsive in his apartment, and authorities have released a statement confirming the severity of the situation. For fans, Tay Keith's legacy will live on in the tracks that defined a generation, in the beats that still bring people to their feet, and in the quiet moments when they listen to his music and feel like they're being hugged by a voice that has been there for them through everything. He was not just a producer. He was a companion, a friend, and a source of comfort for millions of people around the world. He made love songs feel real, made heartbreak feel bearable, and made hope feel possible. That's the kind of legacy that can't be taken away by tragedy, no matter how painful it may be. His beats will continue to echo through the decades, through the radio, through the tracks, and through the hearts of everyone who ever fell in love to his music. Tay Keith's family has not released a detailed statement, but the music community has spoken on their behalf, expressing their grief over the loss of the talented producer at age 29. They spoke of his love for his family, his dedication to his craft, and the way he made them feel like they were the most important people in the world. Those words are not just about grief. They're about love, about memory, and about the kind of bond that can never be broken, even by tragedy. Tay Keith's net worth was estimated to be around $1 million, a testament to his success as a producer and his influence in the music industry. He was someone who believed in lifting up the next generation, in giving back to the community, and in making sure that the people who came after him had the opportunities he had. That kind of generosity, that kind of openness is rare in the music industry, and it is the kind of generosity that earns love not just from fans, but from everyone who knew him. The music community has been flooded with tributes from fellow musicians, from fans, from critics, and from people who grew up listening to his music and finding comfort in his beats. Some have shared stories of the first time they heard Sicko Mode. Others have talked about the way his music made them feel when they were going through the hardest times of their lives. And still others have simply written that his beats were the soundtrack to their lives. Those stories are not just about music. They're about the way Tay Keith made people feel, the way he made them believe in themselves, and the way he made them feel less alone. If you've ever been moved by Tay Keith's music, if you've ever listened to his beats and found comfort in his sounds, or if you've ever been touched by the way he brought so many tracks to life, take a moment to honor his memory. Please like this video, and if you enjoy stories about the lives, legacies, and losses of the artists who shape our music, consider subscribing to this channel. Together, we can keep remembering the voices that taught us how to love, one track at a time.